When Eala arrived in New York, everything changed. A New York dream. New York is more than a city. It is a place where dreams are tested under bright lights and enormous pressure. For Eala, arriving in New York means another chapter in a journey that began in the Philippines. Thousands of miles from home, she carries more than a tennis racket. She carries the hopes of Filipino fans who believe that one fearless player can make history. The city never sleeps. New York moves fast. Cars, crowds, lights, cameras, everything seems to demand attention. But inside the tennis world, Eala must find her own rhythm. She knows the city can be overwhelming, but the court is familiar. The lines are the same. The net is the same. And once the match begins, everything outside disappears. Carrying the Philippines. Every time Eala walks onto the court, the Philippine flag follows her in the hearts of millions. Filipino fans around the world watch every point, every serve, and every battle. She knows the expectations are growing, but she also knows where she came from. Her journey is not only about rankings or trophies. It is about representing a nation with pride. The pressure. Playing in New York brings enormous pressure. The crowds are louder, the cameras are everywhere, and every mistake can feel bigger. But pressure is nothing new to Eala. She has faced difficult opponents and heartbreaking defeats before. Each challenge has taught her something. Now she must turn those lessons into confidence and remind herself she belongs on this stage. The night before. The night before a big match can feel longer than the match itself. Thoughts race through the mind. What if the opponent starts fast? What if the first set goes wrong? Eala knows those questions, but experience teaches her to focus on what she can control. Rest, preparation, belief. Tomorrow, the answers will come one point at a time. Stepping onto the court. Then comes the moment. Eala walks onto the court, racket in hand, surrounded by the energy of New York. The crowd watches. Cameras turn toward her. For a few seconds, everything feels enormous. Then she bounces the ball, prepares to serve, and takes a breath. The journey disappears. There is only the next point. The first battle. The opening games are never easy. Her opponent attacks, testing every weakness. Eala responds with movement, power, and patience. Point after point, she refuses to panic. A missed shot does not define her. A lost game does not define her. She knows tennis is a long battle, and sometimes the most important weapon is simply refusing to give up. When things get tough, the match becomes difficult. The scoreboard does not always tell the story of the fight happening inside the player. Eala faces moments when doubt could take over. But this is where resilience matters. She remembers every early morning practice, every loss, every difficult journey. Those moments prepared her for today. She fights for another point, then another. The Filipino crowd. Somewhere in the stadium, Filipino voices rise above the noise. Flags appear. Fans cheer her name. For Eala, those sounds can become a source of strength. She may be thousands of miles from the Philippines, but suddenly, home feels closer. Every cheer reminds her that people back home are watching, believing, and celebrating every courageous moment. A moment of courage. The match reaches a critical moment. One point could change everything. Eala takes a deep breath and steps forward. Instead of playing afraid, she plays with courage. She attacks. She trusts her training. She accepts the risk. This is what separates a great competitor from someone who simply hopes to win. In pressure moments, Eala chooses to believe. New York tests her. New York does not give anything away easily. The city tests patience, concentration, and endurance. Tennis does the same. Eala understands that every tournament is another lesson. Whether she wins or loses, she leaves the court knowing more about herself. The goal is not perfection. The goal is becoming stronger every time she competes. More than a match. For many fans, watching Eala in New York is about more than tennis. It is about seeing a young Filipina standing confidently among the world's best. Her journey shows young athletes that dreams do not have borders. You can come from a small beginning and still dream of the biggest stages. You only need the courage to keep moving forward. The dream gets bigger. Every experience in New York adds another chapter to Eala's story. The victories become memories. The difficult matches become lessons. The pressure becomes experience. And the dream becomes even bigger. She is no longer simply chasing an opportunity. She is building a career, creating history, and showing the world what Philippine tennis can become. The Philippines is watching. Back home, countless fans stay awake, checking scores and watching every update. Families, young tennis players, and supporters all share the same excitement. When Eala fights, they feel the tension. When she wins a point, they celebrate. Her journey has created something powerful, a connection between one player on a New York court and an entire nation watching from home. A dream without limits. New York is only one chapter. The journey continues. There will be victories, defeats, pressure, celebrations, and difficult days. But Eala has already shown that she is willing to fight for her dreams. From the Philippines to the biggest tennis stages, she continues forward. And perhaps that is the greatest lesson of all. Dreams become possible when you refuse to stop believing.